We're getting toward the finishing stages of our painting now. We've established 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4 values in this painting at this stage. What we want to do now is refine those shapes and establish some final details, and then we're finished with the painting. As you can see at this point, it's really coming into its own. We can really see the shape of the rock, the shadow planes, and so forth. Just a little bit of finalizing detail and a few deeper values, and we'll have that ready to go. Let's step down the value one more step. And these shapes, each time you step the value down doesn't mean you re-emphasize the same shape darker. What we do is make smaller, more specific shapes and a little bit more detail. So where the rock and the cast shadow and the beach meet, we're going to give a little bit more definition to an edge or a shadow, or change the value slightly. So this is where some of the detail comes into play as we get more specific shapes. So if you've noticed during the painting process, I haven't really painted a rock or an object and then moved on to the next. A realistic subject comes from the way light plays on the subject. So what I've been painting is light and dark, and looking to my darker shapes to reveal my lighter shapes. So there we can see almost a black right in here where I'm working with very dark shapes. And this helps to establish little fractures in the stone, erosion lines where water is pounded over this rock, and so forth. This is a good point in the painting where I can take the side of the brush, create a little bit of a texture on the side of that rock as well. Like that. So I might go to a little bit deeper value back here where I have the shadow extending to the edge of the picture plane. And notice how I'm using a quicker brush stroke here to create these irregular edges to the shape that I'm establishing there. This stage really gives your painting that punch. So we don't want to stop too early in the painting process, and we certainly don't want to continue too far where we lose all of our value structure. So we want to make sure we leave the lights as we establish the darks.